laundromat clock still loses 4 minutes. A green bus sighs beside the shuttered pharmacy. Rain combs black grit into the curb. I arrive without asking the street to explain itself. That corner store kept my old arithmetic, coins for a call, pride for a meal, sleep for a plan. The owner scans my face, then scans the register. I nod once, the ledger does not own me now. I don't know the pavement proof, I carry my own receipt. Brick walls hold flyers under newer flyers. The basement door still wears its rusted chain. I used to measure power by who looked away. Tonight I cross the avenue on my own terms. I don't know the pavement proof, I carry my own receipt. Every old address has a price in the plaster. I paid mine forward, line by line. The block can count my footsteps, not my worth. Rain seals the sidewalk behind me. Nothing here gets to call me back. Freight elevator humming under the lobby floor. I unclipped the polished version at the service door. All day I wore a blade thin smile for the glass-walled room. Kept my answers sharp enough to cut the afternoon. Now the security monitors catch my unarranged face. No emergency, no failure, just a little space. Keep the wattage human, leave one light unlit. I need a life with room inside it. Script is folded in my coat with old receipts. Every perfect entrance left a bruise behind my teeth. I used to call it discipline, the hunger to perform. Tonight I let the colder parts of me stay warm. Keep the wattage human, leave one light unlit. I need a life with room inside it. Sells a posture for every locked up hour, but I will not spend my blood to look like power. I can be less impressive and still remain intact. The roof climbs empty. Coffee shop is open past its better judgment. Blue toner dust along the counter edge. Taxis pull black water down the avenue. All evening I was fluent in postponement, passing small excuses like loose change. Now the lobby glass gives back a steadier face. The crowd is gone, the story lost its cover. Print it clean, the margins hold no alibi. What I will not do is mine. A stapler sleeps beside the public notices. My phone goes dark without a final word. I read the plan beneath the crossed out reasons. Each hard sentence lands exactly where it should. Print it clean, the margins hold no alibi. What I will not do is mine. No witness left to charm or disappoint. No room to blame, the hour, the room, the rain. The page is plain because the answer is the machine releases one white sheet. I fold it once and leave with less to explain. The basement copier sleeps with its mouth half open. Blue toner under my cuffs, a red security light counting nothing. I used to price each hour by the room it could enter, by the chairs that turned, by the hands that rose. Now I align the margins after midnight until the crooked line admits what it knows. The signal runs clean without a witness. The signal runs clean in the dark. Let the work keep its own record. Old scorecards curl in a drawer by the radiator. Gold stars gone dull under coffee rings. I fed my hunger to their little numbers. It learned to stand on smaller wings. The signal runs clean without a witness. The signal runs clean in the dark. Let the work keep its own record. No panel at the door, no verdict in the hall. Just the page, the pressure, the mark that holds. Switch off the copier, no applause required. The signal runs straight. Let the work keep its own record. emergency lamp. Dust settles deep in the rail joints. My shoes keep time with the basement pipes. Third floor, a dead notice board. Staples like teeth. Fourth floor, the service door. Chained from inside, I count the landings, not the years I lost. This building knows how a thought can harden. I won't rent my future to these walls. I won't make a kingdom out of absence. The next year answers to my feet. A cracked mirror gives me half a witness. Fluorescent buzz in the concrete throat. I carried isolation like official papers. Tonight I leave it unsigned on the steps. I won't rent my future to these walls. I won't make a kingdom out of absence. The next year answers to my feet. No grand exit, no clean report. Just one hand on cold steel and a plan with its own address. The stairwell turns blue. I keep climbing past the old verdure. Under fluorescent rain, a carton of proofs at my ankle. The building keeps its counsel. They wanted rounded corners, harmless type, a version fit for conference room air. I watched their pencils soften every edge, then took the red marks home in my briefcase. This room runs on my measure. No borrowed hands inside the frame. Ooh, ah. To these 17, the copier spat out heat. Black coffee cooling beside the floor plan. I cut the false revisions from the stack. Left only the hard lines that could stand. This room runs on my measure. I keep the master copy. Let them call it difficult, call it severe. The weight was mine before the ink went dry. I built the lock and kept the key. Contract on the glass. I signed my own name. The copy room light cuts a hard white square. Midnight stacked inside the toner dust. They call my patience softness and filed me under, easy to dismiss. I kept the red marks, every clip remark, every meeting where my point was passed around. No scene in the corridor, no raised glass voice, just a clean column growing underground. Let the figures answer, let the record hold. I put the heat in motion, not on display. A brass ruler taps beside the quarterly plans. Rain needles the blackened office pane. I revise the route, remove the weak hinge, make precision out of every strain. Let the figures answer, let the record hold. I put the heat in motion, not on display. They wanted a flare they could call unstable. I gave them a system that outlived the rule. Every small refusal found its placement. Morning can count what midnight built. Anger put to work does not need a witness. Glass holds a practiced outline. Gold numbers blink above the lift. I straighten the story for the guard, then keep the private pages clipped. Downtown trades and clean arrivals. A measured laugh, a level stare. My key card opens every floor. It does not say who lives in there. The surface is not the whole address. Let the polished version earn its keep. I keep the rest beneath the desk. At the bar of a closed reception, my reflection works the mirrored wall. It knows the lines that close a deal. It does not know my fear at all. The surface is not the whole address. Let the polished version earn its keep. I keep the rest beneath the desk. Armor has a use in public rooms, but steel can turn a pulse to death. I leave one window unprotected. Street level shutter seal their silver mouths. freight lift shutters behind the loading bay. 3 office windows hold against the dark. The lobby clock has given up its audience. Wet receipts curl beside the security glass. On 21, a printer feeds white paper. On 23, somebody counts the cost. The lit floors keep the ledger honest. Duty has a pulse after closing time. The lit floors keep the ledger honest. I watch the elevators mark their private routes. No speeches left, no polished public face, just key cards, cold coffee, ruled out figures. A city built on work nobody sees. The lit floors keep the ledger honest. Duty has a pulse after closing time. The lit floors keep the ledger honest. Ambition does not always raise its voice. Sometimes it stays beneath fluorescent bars and finishes what daylight left undone. Still at work. The conference room hums after midnight. Paper cups, white walls, a borrowed calm. They slide the terms across the table, like damage can be filed and gone. A polished sentence trims the wound. No fault, no record, no disturbance. They call it practical, mature, a clean retreat from consequence. Ease is not repair. A locked drawer keeps the weight. Ease is not repair. The lift is stalled on level 7. Fluorescent rain in the window glass. I read the clause that buys their comfort, then see who pays for all of that. Ease is not repair. A locked drawer keeps the weight. Ease is not repair. I do not need a louder room. I need the damage given language. I need the terms to face the fact. Leave the settlement on the table. I will not The office tower sweats above the avenue. A copier blinks in its blue mechanical sleep. My phone holds 3 weeks of unreturned mercy. I traded Fridays for a key card and a deadline. Let birthdays gather dust beneath the red alert light. Coffee cool beside the plans I could not soften. The elevator opened, I stayed where the work was. The fluorescent clock takes its cut. It takes its cut and calls it progress. I keep the receipt under my tongue. Mara stopped asking if I had an hour to spare. My mother learned to leave a message without a question. I snap at minor errors, then polish every sentence. The city gets my focus, the people get the margin. The fluorescent clock takes its cut. It takes its cut and calls it progress. I keep the receipt under my tongue. There is a cost beyond the figures on the screen. A shorter fuse, an empty chair, a borrowed dawn. I built a future with my present on the floor. The monitor goes black at 4:15. I gather what I paid for with and I'm The signal clicked above an empty pharmacy. Rain darkened the curb beside a dented bin. I held a folder full of approved intentions. The office tower blinked its patient code. My bus transfer softened inside my pocket. Blue ink running into a useless blur. 8 years of sensible shoes and lunch receipts. A clean route drawn by somebody else. That corner kept no record of me. I step out of the line they made. The street light stayed green. No thunder, no heroic exit, just wet concrete. A closed newsstand, 117. I pictured my desk under fluorescent weather. My chair already learning other weight. That corner kept no record of me. I step out of the line they made. The street light stayed green. Security's a room with no windows. I left my key card on the kitchen table. The city did not ask for an explanation. cut the puddles into silver. I walk past the bus stop paid. Freight elevator counting floors behind the wall. Green exit light across the records room. I emptied the desk but kept the pencil marks. A paper cup ring, a clipped out route, a bent key card. The woman who answered every call on time still knows the building better than I do. Leave the scaffolding up, the frame can hold my weight. I do not owe the blueprint a finished face. Hall, the concrete sweats. A mop bucket rolls where the carpet used to end. I am not healed into some cleaner design. I am just less willing to rent out my spine. Leave the scaffolding up, the frame can hold my weight. I do not owe the blueprint a finished face. Let the loose wires show under the plaster. Let the office lights find what they find. An unfinished room can still be mine. Halfway is still a direction. I keep the door unpainted yet. The desk lamp cuts a small white square. Rain takes coat against the office glass. I turn the screen away from morning. 4 a.m. the freight lift groans downstairs. Blue folders stack like sealed evidence. I cut one line and build a wall around it. The good part stays under revision marks. Keep the folder face down. Keep the folder face down. No witness gets the raw wire. Looks dangerous in daylight. A flaw feels safer than a verdict. Keep the folder face down. Keep the folder face down. it's the raw wire. I know perfection is a locked room, not this time. Still I hold the key above the desk. Nothing from the glass. The folder stays face down. Lobby clock keeps bad accounts. Rain grids the glass in silver squares. You mistook my measured tone for an open file. My calendar gaps for a seat at my table. I cleared each request with a level hand. You counted the clearance as yours to keep. Courtesy is not a key. Access ends where I say it ends. Read the room, read the lock. Marked memo waits beneath a copier. A small demand dressed in office grammar. I left my badge face down on the desk, then watched your confidence lose its wiring. Courtesy is not a key. Access ends where I say it ends. Read the room, read the lock. I built my calm from concrete, and hours do not confuse. Restrained with a vacant floor. The door has a code, I changed it. Keep your expectations in the fluorescent hall. My answer is filed. The window shakes above the vacant fire room. Rail dust settles on a paper cup. I have been circling one hard sentence until it wears a groove in my head. At 2:13 the girders take the weight. Blue light cuts across the copier glass. My thoughts lose rank beneath the metal, each excuse scattered under passing wheels. Let the iron cut the loop, let the ceiling take the noise. I do not have to solve it all tonight. I kept the receipt, the meeting notes, the small proof of where I lost my ground. But every train erases the rehearsal, every carriage pulls the needle off the mark. Let the iron cut the loop, let the ceiling take the noise. I do not have to solve it all tonight. The city is not asking for a verdict. It keeps its power in the cables overhead. I sit still. The thought did not win. The conference room hums past midnight. Paper cups, a dead projector, rain on glass. They asked for the short account. I left the complications on the table. I could cut the dead from the sentence, make the fallout fit a single cause, turn the hard years into a ladder with my shoes clean at the top. Leave the margins in. The record has more than one stain. Leave the margins in. There were doors I pushed for power. There were rooms where I held my ground. There were days I used the wrong weapon, and nights I counted what it cost. Leave the margins in. The record has more than one stain. Leave the margins in. Your lesson needs a polished ending. Mine has crossed out dates and receipts. I refuse the easy version. File it under unfinished truth. Leave the margins in. The desk lamp cuts a square from the midnight floor. Receipts, blue ink, a key card by the door. I read the arrows running off the page. Not broken, just building another stage. Crossed out roads in a munificent profile. 3 sharp angles, then a crooked mile. Every margin carries a second line. A live wire under the office shine. The margins don't indict me, they show the current ran. A restless mind leaves evidence, a map inside the plan. The clock keeps numbers like a private thread. I circle what I could not settle yet. No diagnosis in the paper dust. Just pressure learning where to place its trust. The margins don't indict me, they show the current ran. A restless mind leaves evidence, a map inside the plan. Let them call it scattered from the hall. I know each mark was answering a call. The page is not a verdict on the wall. mind was working in the room. Rain lifts the oil from the service lane. Windows burn above the loading dock. My folded notice warms inside my coat. For 6 weeks I have fed delay its rent. Call caution wisdom, call fatigue a plan. The office key has cut a mark into my palm. A yellow cab hisses past the bins. When the pavement starts to shine, I stop moving the date, I stop asking doubt to leave. The storefront glass returns a steadier face. No witness needed at this hour. I read the figures, then I read my pulse. The hard door opens from my side. When the pavement starts to shine, I stop moving the date, I stop asking doubt to leave. Tomorrow will arrive with its clipped demands. Let it find the file already closed. Let it find me standing by the door. Bright silver across the concrete. I walk on with the answer fixed. The lobby clock has lost its audience. Security glass reflects an empty floor. My badge goes dark against the counter. The calendar stops issuing orders. No inbox pulls my sleeve apart. A paper cup, a key card, one red folder. All the daylight noise falls out of frame. Nothing files itself away. The ledger stays open. Every blank line looks back. I could protect the useful fiction. I could disturb the polished plan. The service lift hums under concrete like a thought nobody can suspend. Nothing files itself away. The ledger stays open. Every blank line looks back. No witness left to shape the record. No to spread the weight. The room and I can count the cost. Morning will collect its uniforms. Tonight the ledger stays open. The brief arrived with somebody else's weather. Red ink, deadlines, a borrowed set of rules. I carried it down to the basement office, past concrete pipes and fluorescent pools. I moved one load-bearing line, and the whole room held. The page stopped taking orders. At 2, the copier counted out its static. Rain tick codes against the service glass. I cut the phrases built to keep me useful. Left the live wire where the truth could pass. I moved one load-bearing line, and the whole room held. The page stopped taking orders. Their fingerprints were under every heading, but my pressure found the buried grain. What felt a sign became a structure I could raise against the rain. By my morning, the file had my weight, the work became mine. The coffee shop hums past midnight, fluorescent dust on the concrete floor. 2 paper cups, 1 dead vending machine, a receipt curling under my shoe. Your emergencies wore my number like a uniform. Mine learned to stand in the rain alone. You called it loyalty, I called it duty. Both words got heavy in the same small room. Untie the service line. No more dispatching our lives. The clerk keeps feeding blue forms to the tray. City buses kneel outside, then pull away. We built a system out of damaged hours, kept each other employed in the hurt. watching our lives. No witness needed, no verdict on file. Kindness can end the shift on time. We do not have to keep the office lit. The printer gives us one clean page. I leave it blank. Fourth floor boardroom, rain on the tinted glass. Paper cup cooling beside the legal pad. The red elevator digit keeps its count. I practiced in the mirror of a darkened lift. Cut every apology from the sentence, left only the fact, level and usable. A door with one lock, a key kept in my pocket. I have said my piece, it holds its ground. I do not owe this room a softer sound. They stack their reasons in a polished row. Call it a chance, call it mutual benefit. I hear the hinge beneath the language. I see the invoice folded inside the praise. I have said my piece, it holds its ground. I do not owe this room a softer sound. My pulse can knock against the table edge. My voice can stay a straight black line. No, it's not damaged. No, it's mine. The elevator opens on an empty hall. I walk out carrying nothing extra. The word is still in tide. Midnight laundromat, south of the office towers, fluorescent hum over rows of turning steel. I fed the change machine a week's hard currency. No title stamped across the quarters. A surgeon folds shirts beside a courier's jacket, both watching the same red cycle burn. The machine takes quarters, not credentials. The drums of the wash know no rank. The machine takes quarters, not credentials. face down on the plastic chair. Its bright little summons losing weight. Here, a pressed collar is just another burden, spinning loose in a numbered cage. The machine takes quarters, not credentials. The drums of the wash know no rank. The machine takes quarters, not credentials. I let the ledger in my skull go blank. Concrete walls return me without a verdict. Clean hands, empty pockets, level ground. At dawn I leave with damp sleeves and no authority. The city can file me when it opens. Past midnight in the survey office. Fluorescent tubes bruise the tiled floor. A ruler, a red pencil, a stack of failed figures. I keep the door unlocked for error. The plans buckled where the load was guessed, where confidence dressed up a missing fact. I circled each weak joint in graphite, then built a column for what I lacked. Make a grid of the doubt, give every shadow a number. What will not answer can still be used. Trucks rinse black water along the curb. Inside the copier coughs its pale receipts. I do not need a clean prediction, just enough weight beneath my feet. Make a grid of the doubt, give every shadow a number. What will not answer can still be used. I was taught a question meant retreat. Now I file it beside the tools. Pressure reveals the shape of steel. Pressed its thumb against the brick. The avenue carved buses below. I stood above the laundromat sign, counting what I could become. A bent lawn chair, a sweating glass, rent notices tucked beneath my heel. The city kept its hard, bright ledger. I read it without looking away. That rail was hot enough to teach me, hold your ground, make room for heat. The rail was hot enough to teach me. Daddy's radio leak, brass and dust. A horn line circling the alley drain. I had no office, no clean answer, just a key, a plan, a borrowed fan. That rail was hot enough to teach me, hold your ground, make room for heat. The rail was hot enough to teach me. I remember the rust under my palm, the roofline cut in sodium gold. I thought, this can be built from here. Freight elevator counts the floors at 2. A green lamp burns above the copier. Rain grills the loading bay glass. In the black glass my mouth rehearses orders, passed down in a measured older tone. Margins crowded with red instruction, each arrow calling compliance wisdom. The pressure has an accent, mine speaks plain. I let the false command lose its claim. Basement records in steel file drawers, years stacked under fluorescent dust. I read each verdict for its owner. Fear wearing a supervisor's trust. The pressure has an accent, mine speaks plain. I let the false command lose its claim. I am not the room that trained me, I am not its closing bell. I sort the voices by the damage they expect. My own leave space to breathe. Voltage. The voice that stays is mine. Fluorescent dust on the record's desk, rain taking coats against the glass. They ask for the fall, then the rise, as if a life, it's a column. collect receipts from the bad weeks. Bus transfers, pharmacy slips, unpaid stamps, no lessons slept inside the wreckage. Just rent due and a pulse under strain. Leave the margins in. Leave the crossed out years where they sit. I am not your clean example. A magazine voice calls it a comeback. Wants the quote that turns ash into gold. I give them the door, the number, the date, not the private machinery that kept me standing. Leave the margins in. Leave the crossed out years where they sit. I am not your clean example. Recovery had no camera angle. It was concrete, coffee refusal, and mornings I did not trust. Leave the margins in. Leave the margins in.
A dead key card rests beside the sink. I wake with the office still in my jaw. Olders crowd the table in red pencil. 5-year arrows point at rented rooms. I built a ladder out of borrowed deadlines. Now the ceiling has a different use. The blueprint expired in my hands. The blueprint expired. I make room for what arrived. Rain ticks codes across the service road. A courier van idles under sodium lamps. I find my calendar full of vacant victories and cross out every promise made to panic. The blueprint expired in my hands. The blueprint expired. I make room for what arrived. No grand collapse, no witness statement, just one clear breath in an unmarked room. The future stopped wearing its old uniform. I fold the plans and leave them flat. The door is open on a smaller, truer map. Fluorescent hum above the records room. Rain ticks hard on the service glass. A badge rests face down by a stack of forms. The director takes sugar, 2 small cubes. Signs in blue where the margin bends.
clerk says that's how it's always filed. Nobody raises a hand for the missing page. It runs on little yeses. It feeds on lowered eyes. The machine has ordinary hands. I watch the meeting drain into minutes. Coffee rings darken the budget sheet. One sentence moved a whole block of people without a voice above a careful cough. It runs on little yeses. It feeds on lowered eyes. The machine has ordinary hands. No thunder under the polished table. Just pens that pause, then carry on. I know the cost of keeping my chair. I leave the building under rain. My own hands open at my sides. Office tower keeps one row of lamps. My folder weighs more than a suitcase. Rain draws blue grids across the loading bay. I sharpen pencils down to black stubs. Call delay a method, fear a standard. Every draft had one more lock to pick. The deadline glowed beneath green glass. Put the paper in the slot. Let the ink meet consequence. The door will earn my way. The clerk has gone, the lobby camera blinks. My hands stop bargaining with the margin. No committee gathers in the basement. Just a brass chute and my moving arm. Put the paper in the slot. Let the ink meet consequence. The door will earn my way. I do not require a perfect signal. A window opens, it does not plead. I step inside while it can still close. Receipt in my pocket, warm from the machine. The elevator drops, the avenue holds its black glass up. Taxi water trembling at the curb. My ceiling presses one clean thought. Stay useful, stay awake. Across the lanes, a green shaded desk. Kettle clicks in a room with no curtains. Someone stacks invoices into a square. Someone paces past a hanging coat. Leave the lamps where they are. No signal, no confession. Just proof the night has witnesses. I rinse one cup and check the clock again. The radiator knocks beneath the sill. A television flickers blue on the 7th floor. A hand crosses it, then disappears. Leave the lamps where they are. No signal, no confession. Just proof the night has witnesses. We are not gathered, not known, only held in the same electric grid. That is enough to keep the room from closing. Verdict. For now the avenue is lit. The lobby clock kept its brass-lit grin. My new key card warm in a paper sleeve. A favor dressed in polished language failed where nobody asked what it means. You cleared a chair beside the donor, said my work deserved a wider room, then sent a list beneath the courier seal. Calls to delay, reports to lose. Keep the receipt in the light. Generosity keeps accounts. The blank line waits for my hand. At midnight the service lift stalled, fluorescent bars across the steel. I read the fine print in the silence, obedience was the hidden deal. Keep the receipt in the light, generosity keeps accounts. The blank line waits for my hand. I returned the card to the front desk. No speech, no scene, no borrowed proof. Let the building keep its favors. I can afford the harder truth. The receipt stayed blank. That was the cost I chose to. The secure desk is lit in blue. A cleaning cart waits beside the glass. They taught me the angle of a winning chin, how to make hunger look like boys. I carried their blueprint under my coat till the margins started making noise. I will not rent my shade from the lobby light. I keep my future off their polish list. The brass directly holds its breath. Gold letters, offices, borrowed rank. I write my terms on a receipt stub, fold it small, put it in my bank. I will not rent my shade from the lobby light. I keep my future off their polish list. No corner office can settle the debt. No title knows what I can protect. I want a life that answers when I call. Rain works the concrete into black. I walk toward work that looks like mine. The pavement, black outside the copy shop. My rent note is folded soft at every corner. The machine flashed red, then red again, and my hands forgot what to do next. A woman in steel-toed boots, fed in her own coins, ran my forms beneath the green scanner light. She squared the pages, slid them across the counter, said keep moving, then took the freight elevator down. Pass the spare page forward, keep the line moving, leave room for the hard hour. That year had teeth, unpaid calls, a cracked phone screen, cold coffee balance on a filing cabinet. Now I hold the door when somebody drops their folders, point out the free clinic, share the working outlet. Pass the spare page forward, keep the line moving, leave room for the hard hour. No halo in the fluorescent buzz, just 2 coins, 4 copies away ahead. I carry that measure in my coat pocket. The city keeps its ledgers. I add 1 small clearance to the margin.